Okay, so welcome back. So this is probably our the last class on Unix. Most probably it will be the last class, and it will be a long day today because we are discussing the hard part of Unix, that is um, VI editor, right? So VI editor is one of the not hardest, I would not say it's very hard, but let's log into it. Luckily we have this. Okay, so here's the screen. Okay, so the problem is we are the thing which makes this hard is the way the navigation of the cursor, there is a cursor and you have to navigate inside. Let's see, let's try to understand what is exactly this VI editor is. What's VI editor is all about. Now you see this notepad in Windows. You type here whatever you want, right? Echo, all these things you can type here very easily. So easy that even kid can do this, right? And save it in data set. You want to save it and close it. You don't want to save it. So that's not so easy in Unix. It's again, the point is Notepad in Windows is actually VI editor in Unix. No, it's like you're comparing apples to apple, but it's really not apple to apple. It's some apple to rock, right? That's how hard it is. So that's the reason I use always this WinSCP. That's the reason I use WinSCP. I code all into this notepad and just dump here. That's done. No more this headache of this VI editor. But no, we don't want that, right? We want to know what is VI editor is and how does it work, because that's the reason we have this Unix, right? So we want to know this and we want to understand about VI editor. So if you don't, here's the thing. In my whole class, if you don't understand anything, there's a Unix cheat sheet. Guess what? You have all this what I have explained in the class. Plus, you have access to this not my server, but direct server, the Unix for practice. So I don't think it is a problem. Unless you have find problem, only my accent and the speed, that's the only thing I can understand the problem. The rest I don't think it is a problem. That's the only thing I could think of it, but other than that, if you come up with something else, I'm not sure. You can see here this Unix cheat sheet. We have all this what we have so far worked on it, compressing files. Okay, we didn't work on installation. We don't have admin access. Don't worry about it. But still, you have an idea of using that. Real time. If you want to get used to it, get used to it. We didn't use most of this, but we just use files, navigation of files and directories and all these things. But okay, now let's have some hard time here. Now this is Unix cheat sheet. Oh, looks like wrong thing. Yeah, this thing. Oh, guess what? Oh, this looks good, right? Okay, guess what? I'll just put this number at 1. This is 2. So you have many options here. So you can use whatever you want. Okay, and we'll just use this. For now, we can use this VI editor. All right. Okay. Wow. Let's try to see the movement commands. Now, first we have to open VI editor, right? And let's see which directory are we in. Let's go to my directory, Manu, and this data. I don't want to use that. abc.txt. Guess what? We can create our own. Let's type vi and let's see. We want to create what samples example.txt or let's say vi, yeah, example.txt. Let's see how the screen changes before you. Now this is the vi editor. This is the hard thing you could ever see. Now thing is, the problem is you may not use, in some Unix flavors you can use this keyboard arrows. Okay, keyboard arrows, you can navigate here. Here if you see this, obviously it's not able to take any characters. Okay, we'll try to type something. I don't know why this is not getting this. Okay, this is a sample text. Okay, great. We have done great job writing into VI editor. This is more than what actually it is. And full stop. Hit enter. You know, these things are working. This is fine. This is my second line in VI editor. Wow, really, we have made a remarkable achievement here. Okay, this is my third line in VI editor. This is my achievement, right? Okay, great. Well, this is enough. This doesn't help. This doesn't help anymore. Anyone can do this. Now you want to this. Okay, let's make one more line. This is my fourth line. Sorry. Here you go. I made some mistake here, but alright, now this thing gets tricky here. Alright, I cannot, since I didn't made any mistake, so I didn't knew that those arrows won't work, so I use this arrow. Alright, so we made a lot of mistakes here. Okay, alright, now this is not that simple that looks like. Okay, now since we have this 4 lines of text in the editor, feels good, you know. I can save and quit, and this is done. Now that doesn't work. Now let's get back to our movement. We want this movement here. Alright, says like H. No, it just doesn't help here. Let me get you the straight thing up here. K is for up movement. Yeah, that's right. Left is H, down is J, up is K, and what is this all about? So what you want to do here is, these arrows are working fine, good, but we don't want to use these arrows. Hit escape and try K. It's working. I'm very fortunate to use this. K, it's working. And K is for up. And if you want to go left, hit H. Now you see this, I'm doing this when I'm in this escape mode. You have to click escape. Without escape, that means the mode, you are changing the mode of this VI. Okay, H is movement of line, because you can use arrows. Luckily this is working in arrows because a lot of development in this. So before that it was much more harder. So okay, H is working. L is to right arrow, and J is for down arrow. Now let's get back to it. Hit escape again. We are in writing mode again. This is insert mode. I call this insert mode, right? Oh, you cannot use. Still I'm using this arrows. That's a great thing about it. All right. So you cannot use this arrows. You don't want to use it. But yeah, see, this thing didn't say clearly. Movement commands. This is for escape. You want to hit escape before doing all this, because if you do H K J K L, you know what? Let's do this. H K something. Yes, good. That's what I thought. So what you want to do here is let's get enter. If you put just HKJ, it's not working as of your cheat sheet. The way you're, if I put HJ, let's put HJ KL, it's not working. What you want to do for that is you have to hit escape. Only then you could move that K L J for down. J for down. There's no down, so it's not going beyond down. H is for left. L for right. K for up, and J for down. Okay. Again, if I have to go back to my writing mode, hit escape I. Now I'll get back to my writing mode. Now I can type A B C D. Right. So this was, this is as simple as that. It's not simple. You always want, whenever you're using these commands, you have to put escape. Without escape, you cannot escape. You have to use escape. Alright, now going back to this is really tricky here. I'm not sure on this. So what we'll do here is text forward, backward, backward, lines. Nope. Oh, I had some really good thing on this actually. Okay, so what you want to do here is, you can refer always this text, okay, this document you can always refer, but here what I'm trying to see here is, I want to hit, I can write right now, okay, I can write here, and I don't know, okay, just yes, it's working. Alright, now what we'll do here is, okay, that line got changed, right? Escape I. Now I'm in writing mode. I can move here and press it with R. Where is capital R? Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, now what we'll do here is, this is the writing mode, okay, this thing works good. This is fast here is okay. Now what I'll do is hit escape and dollar command. Let's see what happens. this is, it goes to the last column of the current line. Okay, so if I want to, let's try this again, escape dollar, last column of the current line. So it's supposed, this cursor supposed to move. Let's see, escape, yeah, that worked. See this, escape dollar command. Now let's say if your cursor is somewhere here in middle or anywhere other than last, if I want this cursor to move the last line, hit escape and dollar, it goes to this last line. Okay, that's about moving your cursor to the last line. Good. That's one thing. Now next, let's go to this is the movement of the cursor. Okay, the next we'll go to hit escape and uppercase O. This gives us like enter, right? It's like giving enter. Okay, we can do this multiple times to try this. Escape, shift O, giving space here. It's kind of hitting enter. So it goes to the first column, gives a space here. Okay, I can delete that actually. Escape DD. Escape DD. Great. I can delete a line by okay, we will not worry about it. So, okay, so now this is really very tricky. You want to replay this more and more and many times because you have cheat sheet. You can follow the cheat sheet. It's fine. Everything shows, everything is there. This is what we talked about. Alright. Now let's go to the next one. There is now escape and this one. What happens? How interesting. Now let's say if your cursor is here, if you want to put it into first, I mean the same line here, you want to put it here, right? So let's do this. Escape, shift 6. There you go. That is escape tilde. Tilde is actually 6. Okay. This is the movement of the cursor. If you, same thing you want it to last, escape, uppercase O. I'm sorry. I made some mistake. Escape dollar. That's what I got. Escape dollar to move your cursor to a end, the right end, and escape tilde to move your cursor to left end. This is movement of the cursor. Very good. Now let's move forward with this. Now there is escape lowercase w is to move the next character. Escape, you know, so you're moving your cursor to next character. Escape, escape w, moving into the next character. See that? Oh, okay. We will go to escape and okay. Oh, I made this mistake so many times. Okay. Escape dollar. Escape dollar. I wanted escape dollar. That's good. Remember, escape dollar goes to the right side, and escape tilde goes to the left side. Just moving your cursor here, nothing else. Doing nothing, just movement of cursor. Okay. Now we'll go to, alright, and escape W moves to the next character. Suppose escape dollar, I'm sorry, escape tilde. Okay, now escape W, see here, I'm moving my cursor into next character. Okay, now escape uppercase W. Wow, that's more complex. Let's see what happens. Escape uppercase W. How interesting. It gives moves past the next space. Okay, very similar. Similar to W, but we are using uppercase W. But that has some reason to do that. For now, we just don't worry about it. Okay, let's go to the next one. Alright, so we want escape capital P. Gives you the space here. Okay, so we'll just try it again. Escape capital P, one more space. Escape capital P, one more space. You can get as many of space you want. Right, I can delete this. So the way I'm deleting is dd, escape quick dd, small lowercase dd, so that gets deleted line. You can delete a line just like that. See here, if I'm here and I put escape dd, sorry, escape dd, delete the line. Escape dollar, just say what, I don't know why this thing does that. Okay, now it does. So now let's go to this E. Let's see what happens to E. Escape E. It's going to, this cursor is actually moving to the next, the line of, oh, I'm sorry. The last line, the last character of that word, okay, the last character of that next word, so that one. And there's a similar way there is escape capital E. Let's go to the last line of this chapter. Okay, good. Now we have escape uppercase H. This goes to the home. That's the home top of the screen. Okay. If your cursor is, oh my, I'm using arrows. Okay, escape H, home, that goes top of the screen. Escape L, that goes lower of the screen, bottom of the screen. And escape M goes in the middle of the screen. This is just movement of cursors. I know this is pretty hard part. You could do it in Notepad and just use WinSCP and this, but you want to know this. But alright, that we have done that. And what is next? Escape. Now this is my favorite part. How to use escape. Escape. What did I learn from this? Escape now. Oh, sorry. Escape. Okay, escape. And what you want to do here is escape X to delete a character. Let's say escape uppercase X, I guess. Ooh. It did delete it, but so the difference between lowercase and uppercase X is, if lowercase x deletes the right side, uppercase X deletes the left side. Okay. So what I want to do is escape lowercase, so I get deleted. Escape lowercase, escape. Now I can go ahead and, oh, sorry. So to use back this is, you have to put again escape I to insert. So that's what it is. If you want to use this, you want to use escape I. That's so that you're in. Now what is that? Enter something to create something, right? Escape capital P. No. I don't know where did E came from. Escape. Wow, that's very odd. Why why E is coming when I'm pressing? Oh. Okay, nevertheless. So what we'll do here is just use this normal. Now enter is not working because I'm not here. Okay, I'll just use some of this to use my space here. Okay. Alright. Now what you do here is we know DD, escape DD is to delete line. You can delete a line. Escape, okay, word. If you want to delete this whole word, what you want to do is escape DW. The whole word gets deleted. Just a word. Okay. If I want to delete IS, escape DW. If I didn't want to delete my, escape DW. Fourth, the whole word, DW. That's how it is. Quite interesting. Yes, I don't know why this was, how hard this was made. It was made like to make users struggle to use these things. Okay. That is funny. Okay. So we deleted a word. Now delete 3 letter. If you want 3 letter, escape DW does the same thing actually. Okay, that's DB. Let's see. Escape DB. Let's take something else. Okay. So escape colon. We don't want this now. Escape colon, and what you want to do is, okay, we'll just go back here. So far we have done this, right? Save file and quit. Save file and quit. Save write file. So we want to quit, but we want to save too, right? So escape and colon and X. Successful. Yeah, quit through via editor. Okay, we can again go back. We are supposed to have this, right? So we are done. So if you want to quit, again, if you want to quit, escape colon X lowercase 6. That's what it is, right? Yeah. It saves the file and quits the VI. Okay, it's that easy. Alright, we can go to here. Alright. Now if you want to save without quit, that's a better thing to do it. Escape colon Q, don't save. That doesn't save anything and it goes quit. Okay. So that was just normal. Alright. This requires a lot of practice. Actually, that's the reason you have this code, this cheat sheet. You want to follow this cheat sheet, okay? And you can make as many changes you want, okay? So my best command is dd. I only remember dd. That's the best thing is I could do. Escape dd. Now delete this whole line. Good at that. And you can put deleted text after cursor by putting escape uppercase P. Escape. This actually adds the line. Alright, escape capital P adds the line. You see this tilde is moving down, that means the line is being added. Although there is no text here, we can fill it with text, but to fill this text again you have to escape I and then start writing. and we did for D in the line, put in so you can go ahead and view this document. Make sure, see, this is if you are using these commands, always hit enter. Without entering this HJ doesn't make any sense. See, if if it is in writing mode, this is in writing mode. What does it make sense if I use these commands? H, J, K, L. This makes no sense, right? So the reason, because you are in editing mode, you have to get out of this editing mode. To get out of this editing mode, hit escape. And once you hit escape, you are out of this editing mode. Now this H makes difference here. This H moves this K moves up, right? J moves down, L moves right. So that's how it is. Okay, so you have to get out of this editing mode and do this movement of commands. Alright, now we'll just use these. Wow, these never heard of that. Okay, now we'll just go this one. Let's see what happens to this bracket thing. It is just the same thing what we did. Brings out this last line, first line, and all those things. If you want to go to the home, you have to bring the cursor to home. That means first line, escape H. Come on, this should work. Sorry, it's escape uppercase H, and escape lowercase h will get you the last line. This is the last line because you see here, right? Those things are, this is the last one. So bottom of the screen. Okay, I guess I have to move more here. We have to work more on this. This is not easy. Okay, now let's type escape G. What happens? Escape uppercase G. I'm not sure what happens. It's supposed to go to the last line. Ah, yes, that's correct. So if I'm here, escape G. Yeah, I mean that's the same thing it did for L also. So this is the same thing, similar thing actually. So now let's go to escape 4G. Let's say we want this is here, escape 4G. G isn't a VI command. Okay, makes sense. Now what I want to do is go here and escape YY. What happened is it copied that line. Now if I go here and escape paste, it has just pasted that line. Why did it paste the next line? It's bad. So I used small p if you are using a large P. So you are here, right? You want to paste that line. So escape, no, wrong side. Escape uppercase P. It's too bad. It's still taking that. I will delete this line just like that. Okay. So so paste YY copies. This is escape YY copies this section. Let's say I want to copy this line. Okay. Escape YY, and I want to paste below this, right? Below this. So escape uppercase. it pasted above the line. It should be below the line. Kidding me? Okay, this is good. So if you are using uppercase P, then it pastes to the above the line. If you're using lowercase p, it's below the line. So that's what it is. Okay, now let's try with next commands. Escape A. I'm not sure we're going to use this. Why it's typing? Interesting. No, that's not working. Yes, it's working actually. Escape and A goes to next line. Okay. I'm sorry. Move the cursor to the next character. I want to use escape. Okay, move to the next character. Wow. And then next you go to escape uppercase A, goes to last line. That even does by that escape uppercase A does that. So this is few of the VI editor commands. So again, you want to start writing all this, again put escape I and start writing. That's more better. Why did it take the full stop? Okay, great. Start writing. This is not my I'm really fast on this. So luckily, this backspace is working here, but in some of the Unix it doesn't work. So don't depend on this. You have to depend on escape, and I'll delete this whole line. Alright, I'll delete it. Or paste it, escape, paste it. Okay. Copy is YY, paste is P. It's a long time. It's just movement of cursors actually. Okay, so okay, you can look into this and try it. Okay, we have scrolling too. I don't know why it is scrolling. Line number, insert. So always make sure escape I, to insert any delete. We did this DD, delete current line. If you put uppercase D, then delete end of the line. Let's try that. Escape uppercase D, end of the line. I don't know how it works. So it deletes but keeps the space. But if you put DD, it's deleting the space too. That's the difference. Okay, understand the difference here. So we go to PP. I want to make sure how much space we want. Oh, if you press once escape, that's fine. Okay, that's very interesting. You don't have to use this. Okay, you can paste as many as you want. You don't have to put escape every time. Only once is enough. Okay. And you have many options to save a file. So I'll use save and quit. So what I'll do is escape :W, enter. Oops, sorry, I made a mistake here. X, it's not W. Okay, escape :X, enter. Okay, so that's how you want to. So the VI editor is little complex here. You want to use this cheat sheet. I have is 4 cheat sheets here for you. make sure which one is good for you, which one looks good. Try that, 3 of them actually. Okay, I have put 3 of them, so it makes easy for you. Okay, it doesn't make any easy, but yeah, this is good actually. vi sample.txt, and I want to, let's say I want to delete it, put escape, and I want to move my cursor J, and I'll delete this line DD. That's how I do it. Put this cursor up, DD. Okay, and if I want to copy YY and paste it, I want to move this here, right? If I want to, let's say I want to paste it above, so uppercase P, since above. If I want to paste it below, so lowercase p, below. There's a few of the commands. It's been a long day. You cannot remember all this. I mean, you can. I'm not saying that you cannot, but to start for a beginner, this will be a little bit a tricky part, because you want to use this cheat sheet. Not this. This looks better. To understand what first thing you can go through is movement commands. Go through movement commands. HJKL. You can remember this character HJKL, and we'll try here HJKL. How does it work? H J is down, K is up. Okay, K is up, and L is right, H is left. Okay, H is left, L is right, J is down, K is up. Right? If you know the movements of this, I think that should be good. Okay, so once you know the HJKL, H is left, J is down, K is up, L is right. Okay, and the rest you have done a little bit work, right? Okay, so thing which I remember is, want to delete a line, whole line, DD, it's deleted. And if you want to copy a line, YY, and you want to paste a line, if you want to paste above the line, uppercase P, and if you want to paste below the line, lowercase p. Yes, very good. Okay, so let's few of those commands. And if you want your cursor to move in the home, just shift H goes to home. And if you want the cursor to go last, shift L, right, bottom of the screen. And if you want your cursor to move in the middle of the screen, then shift M. That's middle of the screen. Yeah. Okay, so if you want to delete a character, so X deletes the character. Simple character. Now how many times you want to, instead of backspace, instead of delete, use the X here. But you have to make sure you are in escape mode. Without this escape mode, you cannot do this. Right? With no more work. first, so you want to use dd. Okay, and what is next? H is top of the screen, M is middle of the screen, this is the last of the screen. Wow, this is all. So we tried this too, right? Let's say we want to use tilde is to move that, and dollar is move. Yeah. So dollar moves the cursor in the last line, tilde moves in the first line. Remember, dollar shift, we have to use shift, and dollar moves into the last line, tilde moves in the first line. Okay, I'll just add some space here. How do you add space? Although enter doesn't work here. If I put P, then it gets pasted. Okay, P is space. Okay, if you want more space for your writing, you can just put PP. Get more space. If you want to delete that space, put DD. Put P, put D. Sorry, DD. Okay. So that's a little bit information on VI editor actually. Emacs is more complex. We don't want to go there for now because that is for more for programming. So this will get start you for programming actually. This will you can start writing your shell script once you know this VI editor. Okay, and if you want to save, now let's escape and X saves and close. Okay, VI. I'm repeating so many times because if you try to understand here. And if I want to escape, Q exclamation, that means it doesn't save anything. Whatever is saved are gone. Okay, so that's how it is. That's how you exit through VI. VI editor, exiting through VI editor is a little bit. You can exit here. Okay, and you can recover from crash. Oh, that's very interesting. You can work on this. You take it as a homework. Work on invoking VI. If you found anything, you can let me know. Editing command. We have worked some of this editing. Yeah, deleting. We have deleted a character. We have appended a character. Deleted. We have done this. Copy. Yeah, YY is copy. So we have pretty much completed this. So you can go ahead and view this, all this, but this is more important. If you want to quit, escape :X. If you want to quit without saving, I will use this one. I mean, you can use any of these, lot of commands here, but for your knowledge, this should be good. Okay, so this should help you out for, and also you know, even if you're okay, let me just go back here. You can still use this arrow key. It's not a big deal, but don't use that because most of the Unix are supporting this arrows key, but you want to use I'm still using arrow key, sorry. Yeah. Okay, So if I want to delete something, right, escape X. So let's say escape, I'm trying to write here, this is my final line in VI editor, right? I can go ahead and click escape and move my, oops, if I want to delete T, right, hit X, H, hit X, you can delete the whole, you can keep deleting the X by hitting X, or if you want to delete the whole line, hit delete, the whole line is gone. So that's the important thing actually. Next we have, what does this do? Let's say escape colon N. How interesting. That thing is okay. So if you want to put colon and want to know the current line number, dot equal to 18 is the current line number, and if you want to know number of lines, colon equal to, enter, 35 lines. Okay, that's the use of colon actually. You can use colon, and there are many more commands after colon, I guess. Colon dot equal to is 18th line, colon equal to, enter, 35th number of lines. Okay, so that's a long day for VI editor, and I guess we'll stop here. If I'm sure you have a lot of questions for VI editor, and refer this document. Don't get disheartened, because escape, I'll save this colon and get rid of this video. Okay, clear. I'm sure you will be having a lot of questions in VI editor. Don't worry about it. You can either follow this cheat sheet, which is simple. There are how many of them? 2 of them, 3 of them actually. 3 of them. Go ahead and look into it. Okay, whichever looks good for you, you can follow that. And the end, you have all this what we discussed. Some of the commands we didn't use it because of admin access, and you still cannot use it if you are using my this access. All right. So I hope this tutorial was useful. Your homework will be to work more on VI editor, because VI editor, I didn't explain everything. We just went touch base, just to move a cursor here and there and here, that's it. But we really didn't, but still you can do a lot more things, so yeah. And so let's see here what we have. You can view without VI editor, as I told you. Cat command, catalog example.txt. You can see what we have done there. The spaces is also included here, so space is also there. So we will remove the space. Let's remove the space in the editor. Doesn't look good, right? Now you go and hit enter and go to J. I'm using my J now. I use DD. dd 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 dd, and again I use j. I use this until this colon tilde goes up. So right, I want to save it. Escape colon x. You're done. Clear the screen, and if you want to view it, cat example.txt. Ah, now this looks good. You can view without view editor, so you're just viewing the. So I hope you found this tutorial useful. I'm sure you will be having a lot of questions in view editor. Make sure you read the document. You can come back to me. Hopefully I'll be providing you access. I'll be uploading all these documents actually, so you can work on that. Do the homework, because I'm not going to say everything. You have to work on VI editor. Document is already there. Google it a little bit. You have to little bit understand, and I guess that's it. That's all about the essentials of Unix. So this was all about essentials of Unix. And if you, of course, my accent might be an issue, my speed might be an issue, I understand that. Keeping that in my mind, I have prepared a lot of, I have given you the documents so that you can look into documents, not just right. And the most important thing is I'm giving you access. Don't misuse it. Use it responsibility. If you are misusing it, other people are getting affected. So you, not just you, everyone is getting in loss. So don't misuse this access. This access is very important. Or else you can create your own access. No big deal. Okay, if you know how to do it, go ahead and create. Okay, let me show you how to create it. That would be more. Create an access at Greg start. Those guys didn't respond to me actually. They're supposed to respond to me because my shell was not created actually. Go ahead and sign up for free shell Unix, and once you get yeah, actually I created for this, but and you can go ahead and create. You get automatically email for you, and just without that, with that temporary password. Okay, you're supposed to get a temporary password. I never got a temporary password. I wonder, did I do something? Okay. Okay, and you can create your own shell account. Okay. So thank you for having so much patience for listening this Unix class. Hopefully we'll see if I have an access. We'll also do this admin thing. Admin thing is pretty tricky. It's a lot of things to be known, not just VITer, shell scripting and managing and disk usage, mirroring, copying, a lot of things. So I don't think I'm doing this anytime soon, but let's see if I get any chance. Okay, thank you and good luck.